Okay, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna show you how to clean this front grille on the Midea U-shape AC. It takes a few steps to get into the module so you can be able to remove the squirrel cage fan. In order to do that, you have to remove these screws, and when you remove these screws and pull the front face towards you, you don't need to remove the vent. You can see where the plastic and metal is. So from there, you gotta use like your hands or like I remember I used a flat screwdriver in order for me to see where the clips are, and you just pull. Once you remove the screws and remove the front face, you're gonna have access to cable connectors. There's like four, I think, cable connectors that you have to remove. Um, you need to remove all of them so you can put the front face on the floor. And after you've done that, you're gonna have to remove uh, this part. I don't know how to call it, but inside of this there's cables. There's like a screw holding this to the AC, and as soon as you remove that one, it becomes loose. That way you can remove the this part, and you gotta open it so you can remove the cables. Pay attention how the cables are folded inside so you can put them back the same way, because there's no other way. You have to unplug these connectors so you can remove so you can clean it. You gotta open it first because there's a motor that you have to remove, and you cannot get it wet. And then with a flat head screwdriver, you gotta press or push these on these clips. That way you have access to the inside and have access to the motor that you have to remove. There is a screw holding the squirrel cage fan. You just gotta loosen it up a little bit and then just pull it apart. That's how you get access. Pay attention on the the module is assembled, so you can put it back the same way. Obviously, this is the screw I was talking about. You just gotta loosen it up. There's like a flat part on the rotor axle. That's where the screw is gonna sit. Once you have the back part of the module, you can clean it. I used LA's super awesome cleaner. I forgot the name. I'm gonna put a picture on the screen. Um, you gotta spray, let it sit for like 2 or 3 minutes, spray it again like 2 times, and let it sit for another 2 minutes, and then spray it again. Let it sit for another 2 times, and then you use pressurized water so you can clean the gunk and all the mold that the cleaner removed. You don't even have to scrub it with pressurized water in the tub, and it's actually leaving the fan really clean. And this back plate or back part of the module, once you have that, you can um, do the same thing with the front grill. Before you do that, before you spray liquids, you put paper towels on the bottom part so you can catch all the liquid that falls. Um, Once they're all wet, you can put new ones and do the same. I did the same process. Spray, let it sit, spray, let it sit. Before you spray, use a toothbrush so you can remove the dust that is attached to the filaments, and be really careful because the filaments are easily bendable, and you don't want to bend them. Once you think it's clean enough, you gotta remove the mold. That's the thing that is causing the odor. And how you do that? With the Super LA clean thingy. But in this case, with this one, you cannot use water. What I used was on another sprayer container. You know how you loosen up the tip so you can, instead of getting a mist, you get like a jet. You want that. You want the jet of the Fabuloso diluting water, and that's how I clean it. I let it sit for a while, let it drip for a while, and when I saw that there was no more dripping, I just removed the wet towels and threw them away. And you clean all the parts that you think that you gotta clean. These two parts, which is the grill and the squirrel cage module, are the ones that are causing the smell. There was a viewer that left a comment on my last video about that it takes too much to give maintenance to this AC unit, but to be honest, I think it's worth it. The noise level is so low, it let me sleep. This AC sits like 6 feet apart from me, from my bed, and it's on, and it's not that loud. When it's in full blast, it doesn't really bother me that much. Since this unit is only cooling my room, my bedroom, I put it in eco mode, so when it's on, it's barely noticeable. Like, oh, I sleep like a baby with this one. You wouldn't be able to sleep so well with a regular unit. So that's why I think it's worth all the trouble that takes to give maintenance to this unit. And as soon as you learn the steps that it takes to give maintenance to this unit, it becomes like a muscle reflex. It's really fast. On this day, I was struggling. I was suffering because it was super hot. It was super hot and muggy, and I had to figure out how to disassemble this front part. And I was sweating. I was pissed because I had to figure it out, and nobody else on YouTube had this video. So this is what it took me to clean. If you like this video, don't forget to give a like so you can help me reach more viewers on YouTube. Thanks for watching.